mansion's gut, where the walls both sweat and the air is cut. Rick steps in with the mask locked tight to face the spawn of embryonic blight. Bubbles rise from the septic floor, each one a womb of fetal war. Egg overs burst with a shriek and hiss, draining life in a parasitic kiss. Fleshless claws and twitching eyes, abortive things that never die. They swarm in packs, they feed, they cling, a nursery of death in a rotting ring. Rick swings hard but they reform, a plague of birth in the mansion's worm. Every pop births another curse, a fetal tide, grotesque and perverse. Then the pulse grows loud and vile, the heart of West Mansion shows her style. Mother emerges, a birthing pit, her core exposed, her spawn won't quit. She vomits Egovus in waves of gore, a living wound that breathes from its core. Her flesh convulses, her veins erupt, a hemorrhage of spawn, corrupt and abrupt. Strike her down, but she won't die. She bursts through pain, she screams, she cries. Rick's fists land, the mask stays cold as mother's womb begins to fold. Her body splits, her fluid spray, a septic tide that floods the fray. Egovus twitch in the afterburn, a final gasp from the mansion's earth. Strike her down, but she won't die. She bursts through pain, she screams, she cries. Rick's fists land, the mask stays cold as mother's womb begins to her body splits, her fluid spray, a septic tide that floods the fray. Egovus twitch in the afterburn, a final gasp from the mansion's earth. She is the heart, the central vein, the worm's too soaked in pain. Her death is loud, her corpse obscene, a flood of bile, thick and green. Move left is the key, or drown in ooze and misery. Her final act, a toxic sprawl, a death that stains the mansion's hall. The mansion's hall. Move to the left, or drown in her bile. Corpse still kills with terminal style. Stage 6 ends in a septic flood. Mother's rot spills